Hey, how's it going? I'm Alex, and today I want to show you. I'm just laughing because of the size of the things, which of course I'm going to put it in the floor. I'm going to put it down to show it to you, but I do want to show you how big and how massive this unit is. But going back to what I was saying before, I do want to show you today these two different air purifiers that AirDoctor sent to me for this video. And I guarantee that after watching this, you may want to have at least one of this one, but both are super good to have. And I explain why. But first things first, these ones are different sizes. So of course, they're going to be different power as well and for different situations. So for example, I think this one, it is really good, for example, for like a living room, for a kitchen, for an office, or for a nursery, because this one is really quiet. This one is quiet as well, but it's more powerful, it's bigger. But this one could be really good for any of those spaces. The kind of like the space of the room that this one's going to help you to clean, to purify, to make sure that you have a good quality air. It's about like 1,200 square feet, 1,250 square feet, something like that, give or take. But it is super quiet. It is actually powerful, just judging by the size it has. And it comes with a 2 filtration system with a HEPA filter and a permanent filter that you're going to see in a few seconds when I showed up on a close-up. So this is the small one, small guy, tiny but mighty. And then we have this amazing thing over here, which is really big because it also comes with 2 filtration stage systems, one on this side and one on the other side. I'm going to show that one to you in a little bit. But also this thing will clean, or will help you to clean in about, hear me out, about 1,000 or 2,000 square feet in 4 or 2 hours. So that is just so good for having for like a business, like a big store, like a small warehouse, like your whole house if you want as well, because again, it's hourly based, But a few things before I show them to you in a close-up. This, you gotta give them a read. These are gonna be really good for you to understand how it operates. But also, there's a thing that you need to make sure that you do. It's in every single one of them. It comes with this one, this kind of like adhesive sticker that it will tell you what to do. You gotta remove the bag on the filters. This one comes with 2 bags, and this one comes with 1 bag. So after you remove the bag, you're going to see the filter over here. You have the 2-stage filtration system over here with the cavern, as you can see over there. So that is really good for you to know. You can just replace the other one as well. Just make sure that you put it in place and then lift this one up so you can actually remove this one. And you're going to click it and clock it. And that's have like a magnet. So it will stay right there without any issues. Then you power it on. And you're going to have, first thing right here, you're going to see that it's going to have a halo. So it's going to actually measure up the air. And the best thing about this one is to leave it in auto. So in auto will measure the quality of the air. It's going to turn on different colors. Of course, green is going to be the color that you're looking for. And then it's going to check on the yellow or orange. You want to tell it out. And then the blue is going to be like off and super quiet. And the red, of course, you know what that means. So you can change the speed over here, which you can see that this one, I'm actually going to put my microphone over here so you can kind of like feel the power of this thing in max power. My microphone is right here. So it is pretty powerful. Let's actually leave it at that. You have the auto mode, which I think the auto is going to be the best one. You can dim the lights right here and just like leave one light in case that you're using this one in a nursery or by sleeping or something like that. And then it's going to turn off all the lights, but this one's going to go like super, super quiet. And then you have the timer. And then you have the, also it's going to be the holding this one for 3 seconds, going to actually lock it as well. And then you also have the Wi-Fi right here to connect it to the app. But this thing is just so good to have in a small space, and also for like a nursery or like a living room if you don't want to bother watching movies or something like that, because it's really, really quiet. But then let's jump on the other one. This one, remember, small one, but super powerful as well. So you're going to find this right here on both sides, this one on this side and this one on the other side, which you're going to find the permanent filter that you can wash, you can rinse and wash. And then it's going to be the same filter that the other one. Wait, you can hear this one perfectly, and you have the second filter right there, right upon. So we're going to put this one back It's not super hard, actually. It's actually quite easy. Let me actually do this one more time. I did this before perfectly. And then you lock this one on the side. And remember, you're going to find that on both sides. This one and the other one. Let's actually turn it on. And now what I want to show you is that I'm up here. I'm not here. And my microphone is up here. And I'm going to put the speed up to the top, so you can hear blowing on my microphone, as you're gonna see over here. This is just insane. This one, how powerful it is. Let's actually put it in the quiet mode. Oof, that's insane how powerful this thing is. And then the same thing on the other one. You're gonna have the auto mode. You're gonna have the dim, which I do kind of like advise you to use it in 24/7 auto mode. That's going to be the best thing to do. And of course, you also have the ring, the old ring light over there as well for the air quality, the timer, the ions, and also you're going to find the filter replacement and carbon replace right here, the light that's going to turn on. I think auto mode is going to be the best, and it's actually going to measure the air. It's going to tell you how good it is after a while. But again, the same thing. The other one comes with the Wi-Fi and the app, and this one does not come with the Wi-Fi, but it's the biggest one in their family. Like the family of products, this one is the bigger one, so it's going to be really powerful for extra large spaces. I do guarantee that these two, you gotta check them out. You're not gonna be regretting this decision. Either getting the big one or the small one that, remember, is tiny but mighty, and this one is so powerful. It's a titan. I like them both. I do recommend them both. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.